Welcome back to CNET Films and Animation. He's Corey.
He's Alan, and today we are going to talk about the 5th Hayao Miyazaki film, Kiki's Delivery Service.
Alright.
So, you want me to tell the story, or do you want to?
I guess I'll try to do it. Kiki's Delivery Service follows Kiki, a young witch who is setting out on her journey to
train.
Yes. She just turned 13, and traditionally when a young witch turns 13, they go out into the world to train for a year away from home.
And what she's supposed to do is you go to a random town and, do her witchy training stuff.
Yes.
Which they don't do a whole lot of in this movie.
No, but her skill is flying, so she is using that to her best abilities, which she makes a delivery service.
She goes to this town and, kind of gets in trouble a little bit for flying so low and causing a little bit of chaos for a moment.
Yes.
She
breaks traffic rules
that
she is not aware of.
And she runs into a boy who she doesn't really like for whatever reason.
For a little bit. And
yeah.
he loves flying, and he's just enthralled with her.
Yeah.
And her ability, and she's kind of just wanting to learn about being a witch.
And so she seeks shelter at this place where she basically helped a woman out. And this shelter, the woman makes a deal with her. If you work in this bakery with me, and I'll let you stay, and you can do whatever you're going to do. And so she starts this delivery service, with her broom and everything, and goes about trying to, deliver packages and bread and, just anything that anybody wants to be delivered.
Yes, and as she goes about her training, which is it's a loose term really, she gets to learn to believe in herself and her abilities and find the courage in herself. Which, it's not too bad.
Kiki's Delivery Service is a very fun and entertaining film. It's a cute film that is a little bit more toward the younger audience, but it still is entertaining enough for adults. The animation and the fluidity of the motion and the animation and everything is very well done, as with any Miyazaki film.
Yes.
The characters are really nice, they're really good. Kiki, she's
optimistic, she wants to help people, she wants to do well as a witch.
She's a little timid at times, and in fact she isn't really sure of how she feels about certain things. I mean, she's still very young. 12, 13. Yeah, something like that. So, she's young. She's into a world that she's never been into. Well, I say world, but it's just being out on her own by herself.
That, and she's used to she has this very small town, and she moves to her, which is an extremely large city. Which, from what I've seen, yes, it is.
Yeah.
She has to deal with a whole, as you said, it's a different world from small town. It's more of a village.
Yeah.
To a metropolis. We've used that term several times, but it's kind of what describes a city like this.
Also, she is accompanied by her cat.
Gigi.
Gigi, yeah. And, the cat, he's a little bit on the sarcastic side. He doesn't necessarily want to do everything that Kiki wants to do, but he's still a good companion. And there's also a little bit where he falls in love with a cat that's very snooty.
Yes. What happens after that part? I didn't quite understand from this movie.
Which part is that?
Well, when he falls in love and she falls in love back, that from there on he can't talk no more.
Yeah.
Up to that point he could, and then all of a sudden he can't. And there is a whole thing. I'm not going to get into too much where Kiki thinks she's losing her powers. I thought it dealt with that, but you never hear Gigi talk from then on. So what happened there?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
A little more. There, the storytelling in this movie's nice. The flow is great. The animation, of course, is really good. The journey of Kiki from setting out on her own for the first time to dealing with new people and trying to improve her skills. Very good, very nice. Optimistic, ready to help. She's a good character.
Yeah. And, you know, it really is just a really cute film.
It is.
It's not his best by any means, but it's far from his worst.
Yes. I thought a lot of the flying animation is really good. He's on a broomstick, of course, being a witch.
Yeah, I agree.
It looks really good. The flow is nice. The camera angle. I don't. It's not really a good term, but what would you call it? Different. In a very live action movie, it'd be camera angles. What would you call it in animation?
Well,
Would it still be camera angles?
in a way, kind of. I mean, it's without the camera, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's different angles, different.
The direction is really good.
Yeah.
Has a wide variety of characters. Very good. Enjoy this movie. It's not the best out there, but it is not the worst.
Yeah.
None of them are bad.
Yeah. No.
No, you can't say that.
I've seen all of Miyazaki's films now, and I've got to say that he has never made a bad movie. Some are better than others for sure, but as far as I'm concerned, he has never made a bad movie. But yeah, I did enjoy this movie. I thought it was very well done, and you know, as a kid's film, it's a very cute film as well. You know, good for the youngsters, and it's still entertaining enough for the adults.
Yeah.
So what would you give this one?
I think I give it an 8. Some parts of it I really enjoy. Characters are really diverse, really very interesting, even the minor characters. I think they could have added some more stuff, maybe beef up the story maybe a little bit more. The message is sending of believing yourself and finding the courage inside yourself. It's good. Enjoyed that. It's an okay film. Geared towards towards kids more. We've said that. But yeah, I'd go with an 8. How about you?
Yeah, I'd probably go with a 7.8. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very cute film. Can't quite get it up to 8, but hey, I mean, it's only 0.2. So tell us, guys, have you seen Kiki's Delivery Service? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Share your thoughts on the film. Comment below, let us know. We'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe.
Be sure to check out other videos.
Be sure to check us out on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you have any movie suggestions or TV suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And as always, I'm Corey.
I'm Alan.
We'll see you guys in the next one.